Decorate your block with red tape, phone them sliding every day. Bunch of hollows spinning out the Glock. I've been serving fiends all day.
Everybody, today this might become a series. Today I'm gonna be telling you my top 5 favorite movies. And when I say this might become a series, I mean I might do a consistent my top 5 favorite. So here's the thing. My favorite movies are kind of weird. Only like 3 of them, a lot of people probably haven't seen. Maybe not 3, but my top 5 isn't like your normal list. It's got 2 that I would expect to see on a few people's lists, but it's not out there, but it's kind of out there. But I do have a few things I need to say before this begins. Starting either Sunday or Monday, I'm going to be doing what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to be doing, I'm getting a capture card on Sunday, so starting either Sunday or Monday, I'm going to be doing either a Red Dead Redemption 2 story mode gameplay or a Skate 3 story mode gameplay series. Now, I haven't decided which I'm going to do. I'm leaning a little bit towards Skate 3, just because Red Dead Redemption is such a long game. So I'm probably going to do Skate 3 and then Red Dead Redemption. And either Tuesday or Wednesday, most likely Wednesday, I will have a vlog up for you guys of my trip to Las Vegas. Just the trip there. I'm not going to be doing a vlog while I'm there. I might, but I don't think I'm going to. But I'm going to vlog the trip there. So that should be probably Wednesday, because I don't land until like 9. And then I'd have to edit the video and everything. So it's probably going to be up Wednesday. So that's all I have for now. I set to longer than I expected. I don't have that much time, so let's just get straight into it. Number 5, I have the Belko experiment. This is one I don't think many of you guys have probably seen before. It's kind of like the movie Battle Royale, if you've ever seen that. It's don't watch this movie. First of all, don't watch this movie if you don't like blood or anything like that. But it's kind of like the movie Battle Royale, in which normal, everyday people are forced to kill each other to basically be the last one standing. Now you might be thinking that sounds sick, and not in a good way. Kind of. But it's really interesting concept, like survival of the fittest type thing. If you do like horror movies, I recommend this one and my number 1, but we'll get to that in a little bit. But I'm not gonna spoil too much. I'm not gonna spoil any of these, but let's move on to the next one. Number 4, this is one that I expect a lot of people will have in their top 5. This is Avengers Endgame. Pretty much everyone's seen Avengers Endgame. I don't have to say much. It's the climax of 21 movies. Highest grossing movie of all time. I mean, what is there to say about Endgame that hasn't already been said? let's go to the next one. Number 3, I have another thing I expect to be on a lot of people's list. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. See, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse did something that no movie has really done to this extent since Into the Spider-Verse. And that's, they took a gamble with the movie, in that they decided to use that comic-based art style, and that paid off to the highest degree. I think the comic-based art style is what makes Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse so good. Not only does it have a compelling story, but it's different from all other animated movies. And when animated movies have basically become, I don't want to say cookie cutter, but predictable, Into the Spider-Verse takes that and just runs right through it. Like, this movie's great. A lot of you have probably seen it, but I love this movie. Now number 2 is Real Steel. This is another movie that probably not an incredible amount of people have seen. It's described on its IMDb page and on the cover of the movie as Rocky with robots. So basically, it's a boxing movie, but instead of humans, it's robots. It's robot boxing, and it's great. Hugh Jackman is amazing in this movie. Dakota Goyo, how do you pronounce his name? Goyo? Dakota is also great in this movie. They play very compelling characters. And the animation, and some of it's not animation, but a lot of it's like CGI of the robots is insane. Like, sometimes there's a real robot there. Most of the time it's just a guy in a suit. And I've probably seen the director's commentary on this movie 3 times, and it's so interesting to hear what Sean Levy has to say about how this movie was made, because it's interesting to see like what goes on behind the scenes that you can't see. And that's why I love director's commentary. I don't know why movies stopped doing that. But anyway, yeah, the CGI in this is amazing. And this movie was made 9 years ago. This movie came out in 2011, excuse me. So it's not current day CGI, and yet it looks amazing. Now on to my number 1. My number 1 is very sadly time appropriate, and that's Get Out. Get Out is my favorite movie of all time. Daniel Kaluuya is is the perfect actor to play Chris. Jordan Peele is amazing. Jordan Peele is the director of this movie. Jordan Peele from Key and Peele, the comedy group. Key and Peele. Jordan Peele is a comedian, and he made, in my opinion, the perfect horror movie to bring attention to topics that we're still facing today, sadly, like racism, mainly racism, but I don't want to spoil this movie too much, so I'm not going to say that much. Watch this movie. Even if you don't like horror movies, you should still watch this movie. It's not incredibly scary, so don't be worried. Just watch this movie. That's all for me. Drop a comment, tell me how you felt about this video. If you liked it, leave a like. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe. And as always, peace.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you feel the rush. Feeling like a shoulder brush. All my competition, I'ma crush. Anybody stepping up, I look at you and I tell you best of luck. I'm gonna make you feel the rush.